Hi children. This program is conducted by the Ministry of Education in collaboration with Guru Gedar Educational Program, and it is sponsored by AAT Sri Lanka. Today you are going to study Business and Accounting Studies Year 11, and here in this program I am going to tell you or teach you two lessons. They are lesson number 2 in your textbook and lesson number 3. Lesson number 2 is management, lesson number 3 is marketing. First, let's discuss about management. That is lesson number 2. Yes. Now, this lesson is management. And in this lesson, learning outcome, that at the end of this lesson, you will study the concept of management. What is management? How businesses use management, like that. Then you will study the functions of management. There are 4 functions of management. They are planning, organizing, leading and controlling. You will study about them also. Okay children? Yes. Now, businesses have emerged in the world today to fulfill human needs and wants. I think when you study business studies, you have defined business. So, they provide goods and services to fulfill human needs and wants. So, while fulfilling human needs and wants by providing goods and services, businesses, they also have their own objectives. Yes. What are the objectives of a business? I think you may have studied about objectives of a business. Some businesses may have the objective of earning profits. Or some business may have the objective of increasing their sales. Or some businesses they have provided social welfare services, and most of the businesses they have more than one aim. So they, by carrying out their business activities and through providing goods and services to people, they expect to achieve their business objectives. And if businesses become successful, it is clear that businesses have carried out their business activities successfully. And if they are successful, they can achieve their objectives properly. But in today, with the development of this economic and social aspects, now there are so many businesses we can see in the world, but some of the businesses, after commencing their business activities, you may have heard or you may have noticed and you may know that those businesses stop their business activities or they close down their business activities. So what are the reasons or what is the reason behind this? So we can say that they want to achieve their business objectives, but they don't know how to use their resources. So, what are resources? Resources are the various inputs used by a business to produce goods and services. Namely, we can say some businesses they have cash is a resource, employees is a resource, machinery, buildings, they are resources. So, these resources are limited in nature. Can we find or can we get these things in an unlimited way as we want? No. If we can get these resources as we want, then businesses also can function well. But because of this nature, the limitedness of resources, businesses have to be very careful in conducting their business activities. That is, they have to utilize these resources very carefully. So always, imagine now if the objective of a particular business is to increase their profit. So if they want to increase their profits, they have to reduce the cost. So to reduce the cost, they should know the methods how these resources should be utilized properly. So they should know how to manage resources productively. So management shows how resources are utilized or should be utilized by businesses to achieve businesses' objectives. Even as our people, we should learn how to use limited resources. Even for us, we also have a limited income or limited resources. We also should use those things carefully. Therefore, management is important even for businesses, even for day-to-day lives of people also. Yes. Then what is management? Now this is the one definition given about management. There can be other definitions, but in your level we are discussing about this one. Management is to use resources efficiently and effectively to achieve objectives of an organization. And now you have studied about what are the objectives of a business, and you have studied about what are the resources of a business. And there are two new terms, that is efficiently and effectively. That is efficiency. What is efficiency? Efficiency means, now we told that resources are limited. Therefore, if a business can utilize minimum resources and if they can get the maximum use from these resources, that is efficiency. What is efficiency? Efficiency is getting maximum output or benefit from minimum resources. Okay, now it's clear. Next, we have effectively mean effectiveness. What is effectiveness? Now we discussed and we told that businesses, they have their own objectives, and to achieve those objectives they have set a particular time period. And if a particular business can achieve their objectives within that specified time period and at the same time minimizing their cost, then we can say that the particular business is functioning effectively. Therefore, yes, I think it's clear to you that effectiveness means achieving objectives. This is wrong spellings here. Yes, it should be objectives. Excuse me. Objective. Yes. No, this is yes. I have made a mistake here. This should be objective. Yes. Effectiveness means achieving objectives of a business within the specified time with minimum cost. Yes. Now you know the definition about management. Management is to use resources efficiently and effectively to achieve objectives of an organization. Better you study that. The terms there might be difficult for you to remember, but yes. Then you have studied about resources. You know what resources are. Then you know efficiency and effectiveness. Yes, and you know about objectives. Now it is easy for you to remember this one. That is to use resources efficiently and effectively to achieve objectives of an organization. Okay, children. Yes. And we now discussed about management. And we told through management, business can achieve its objectives. Yes. And management is a continuous process. It won't stop. It continuously happens. Process is a series of actions that takes place. Yes. And in this management process, there are sub-processes, or we call them management functions. They are planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. Can you remember the functions of management? Yes, what are the functions of management? Planning, organizing, leading, controlling. Yes, you should remember them. Yes, okay, now we will discuss about them. Yes. What is plan? Now, you also plan your day-to-day activities. Even businesses, they plan their activities. Planning is the process of deciding the objectives of a business. Since we are discussing about businesses, I am talking about businesses, yes. Planning is the process of deciding the objectives of a business and deciding how to achieve those aims. Yes. Now, take an objective of business. Now you know the objective. Yes. You have to first decide the objective of business. Imagine in a particular business, the objective of increasing profit. Yes. Then they have to decide how to achieve those objectives. We can call objectives aims, goals, or those terms we can use here. I have put aims, yes. Now, objectives are set and decided. Then, you should find out the ways how you are going to achieve those aims. Now, if you want to increase the profits of business by providing quality goods to the customers, then imagine it's a shoe manufacturing business. They produce quality shoes and they want to increase profits. Then they should decide how to achieve those aims. That is, how they are going to produce it, how they are going to sell them, how they are going to set prices. Therefore, planning is what and how, or you can say when. So you have to decide this. You have to specify about these things. Yes, that is plan. Even in your school, you have your own objectives. Maybe in your classroom, you have the objective of maintaining classroom clean. So that is your objective. And you have to decide how to achieve it. You can appoint leaders for cleaning committee and cleaning charts like that. Okay. Next, we will go to organize. Organizing is dividing the work, giving authority and responsibility, allocation of resources. Now that is, again I will tell you, dividing the work, giving authority and responsibility, allocation of resources. Now we will take the same business as an example, the shoe manufacturing business. We told that their aim is to earn profits. And they are going to do that, first deciding distribution processes, setting prices, like that. Then organizing. For that, they have to divide the work among employees. They have to appoint managers. They have to appoint sales executives. So, after that, they have to divide the work among those employees. Then, giving authority and responsibility. So, after appointing them, after giving them the work, then you have to give them the authority to do the work. Authority means the legal power. So, they can work freely and they know that they have the right to do the particular task. And responsibility. What is responsibility? It is a particular obligation that the employees, that they feel that they have to do this work. That is responsibility. Then next one is allocation of resources. What is allocation of resources? Because you have divided the work among employees and you have given them authority and you have given them a particular responsibility. Then to do them, they need resources. In an organization, they need their maybe that furniture, equipment, office space, even sometimes time, various things. So you have to allocate resources that should be allocated sufficiently so that employees can carry out their activities in an effective manner. Yes. Next one is, we have leading. What is leading? Leading is influencing the behavior of employees and guiding them towards achieving of organization's objectives. Yes. Now, business has set its objectives. in our example, we took a shoe manufacturing business. Their objectives, we told that one objective is to earn profits by providing quality shoes. And the business, it has decided the ways and means, that is how to achieve objectives. They can set their prices properly, they can obtain resources. So they have to decide those things. And they have to decide how the distribution is done. And then the work is organized. The work is allocated among employees. Then authority and responsibility are given. Then resources are allocated, required resources to carry out the work. Now, planning and organizing is there. So employees are given work. But there should be somebody to lead employees. So employees should be given required information, required instructions, and whenever required, they should be motivated, they should be encouraged towards work so that they like to work willingly. So that is leading. So leaders should know how to influence the behavior of employees and how to guide them. Yes, in our case now managers, they can encourage employees towards work. The managers can give them required instructions and managers can give them required information regarding the work so that leading can be done effectively. That is leading. Yes. Next, we'll go to the next one. Then, control. What is control? Now you have set objectives. Now you have set, then you have organized activities. And you have done the leading part. Then control. What is control? While activities are carried out, it should be checked whether these activities are carried out or done as expected. Because they have planned and they have set the targets. So according to these targets, you have to see whether these activities are carried out. Sometimes maybe what you have planned, you can't achieve. So the actual things you are doing may be different from your planned things. So you have to check it, and if there are changes, always you have to try to correct it. Imagine, we will take the same case in a business. You can see that you expect to do sales or produce a number of products. Imagine now 10,000 products within this week, but at the end of the week, or sometimes you might see that you can't reach the target of producing 10,000 units. So you have to see why the business can't produce this one. So, and after finding the reason, you have to try to correct it. Even in a school, if you have set the objectives, and if they are carried out properly, you can see whether these activities are done. Yes, that is control. Now, we can use the same process to a school. Again, yes, the objective of a school sometimes may be to produce good citizens. And how business, the school, and you know that school also a kind of business organization, it is a non-profit business organization. So you have to say that the school, they have the objective of providing good citizens. And the school should try to achieve those objectives. That sometimes maybe that they can make the teaching learning process efficient, and they can conduct various programs. And in organizing, there is an organizational procedure. Now in our school we have principal and vice principals, and to give the work to others, even class teachers. Then the work should be allocated among them. Principal is giving work to the vice principals. The vice principal are giving work to teachers. Right? Then they should be given required resources. And then leading. Because in leading part in our school we can take principal is leading the whole school, the whole activities he has to manage or the lead. So he manage all the activities and he acts the part of the leader, and sometimes deputy principals, they have their separate sections and they encourage the students and teachers to do the work. And sometimes maybe that sectional heads and teachers are there. They monitor the work, they encourage students and they give them required information and then instructions, yes, through that. Then controlling part. In business organization, I told you that they have to see whether the expected results are achieved. In a school also, principal and other teachers and sectional heads, they can supervise the activities and they can see whether the teaching learning process is done as expected. If that is not taking place, they can take corrective actions. Now sometimes maybe that, that we have conducting exams in our schools, that through that we can see whether the expected objectives can be achieved. Sometimes maybe some students may perform poor in exams. So that in that case the expected results cannot be achieved. So there should be remedial actions for that. Yes, that is control. Now controlling is checking whether the activities of a business take place as expected and trying to correct the changes. Okay. Now in this lesson, management, you have studied how management can be used by businesses and why management should be used by businesses. And you learn the terms of efficiency and effectiveness. Yes, what is efficiency? Efficiency means achieving the maximum output using the minimum input. Effectiveness means then achieving the objectives within the specified times while minimizing the cost. Then we discussed again the functions of management. What are the functions of management? I think you can remember. Now, with this I am asking you, first you can say planning, then you have organizing, then you have leading, and you have control. What is planning? Planning is to set objectives of a business and deciding how to achieve those objectives. Then we have organizing. What is organizing? Organizing means dividing the work among employees, giving authority and responsibility, then allocation of resources. Now we have leading. Leading is influencing the behavior of employees and guiding them towards achieving of organization objectives. That is, giving them required information and instructions. Yes, now you have learned about management and its functions. Now we will do a small activity to see whether you have understood this properly, because I told you this 2 times. Right, I explained this 2 times. Yes, now we will go to the activity. Now yes. Hello children, yes, before doing that activity, we will go to the other function, that is leading, control, yes, that is planning, organizing, leading and control. Then what is control? Controlling is the process of checking whether the activities of business take place as expected and trying to correct the changes. Yes. Now, we can do the activity I told you. Yes, this is the activity. Activities of school, inter-house sports meet under the functions of management. This activity, now because children, I think you are familiar with this activity, that's why I have taken this one. That is, the activities is school inter-house sports meet. Yes. Now you have to prepare the functions or various activities under the functions of management. Now you know the functions of management: planning, organizing, leading and controlling. Now let's see what are the activities that you have to decide under planning. Yes, planning means deciding objectives of a business and deciding how to achieve those objectives. Yes, first you have to decide the date for sports meet. Yes, that is the objective, that you have to, the sports meet is going to be held on this day. Now next you are going to see how you are going to achieve that. First you have to obtain funds required for sports meet. Then you have to decide invited schools, or else something else also you can include, like what are the, you have to decide, you can decide the events you are going to have. Okay, that comes under planning. The next one, what are the things that you can put under organizing? Yes, now to have the school sports meet, then first you have to appoint committees for various activities. That is organizing. That is regarding students. So you have to appoint committees. Then to those committees you can appoint leaders. So committees have been appointed, then leaders have been appointed to those committees. Then there are various activities related to sports meet. So we can divide the activities among various committees and they require funds. So you can allocate funds and resources. That comes under organizing. Then what are the things that come under leading? Yes. Now you have appointed committees and there are leaders in the committee. So leaders should guide other students. They can give required instructions and information, and at the same time you have to encourage them, because this is a school inter-house sports meet. So there should be a winning horse. So leaders always, they have to encourage them and guide others. Others means fellow students. Then what are the things that you can do under control? Controlling. Now while the sports meet is taking place, you can see whether the activities you have planned are taking place as expected, or there is an agenda for your sports meet. So you can see whether the activities are taking place according to the agenda. And this can be done even after that. Once the sports meet is over, you can check whether the activities took place as planned, so that you can plan the next sports meet. This is control. Yes. Now in this lesson you have learned about management and functions of management, and the management we discussed, the functions again we discussed with an example. Yes. Now this is the end of the lesson, management. Now we will come to the next lesson, that is lesson 3 in your textbook, marketing. In marketing, you will learn the concept of marketing. Then you will study the variables included in the marketing mix. Okay. In marketing, now when you go to a shop, you always try to buy the best quality product you have. Product means sometimes maybe a good or a service, sometimes maybe a t-shirt, a frock, a pair of shoes, like that. So always you try to find a best quality good for the price you have. So now to provide best quality goods at reasonable prices, businesses have various activities to do. So businesses, now you know, in the early lesson also we discussed that businesses provide various goods and services to fulfill human needs and wants. So businesses engage in various functions, and one function is marketing. Therefore, in marketing, businesses try to identify the needs and wants of the people or customers, and always they try to satisfy customers with best quality products. And this includes producing and design a product. Before producing, they have to design the product and produce the product, and they have to set the price, and they have to do promoting activities and distributing of goods and services. Therefore, we can say marketing is the process of producing, pricing, promoting and distributing of goods and services to fulfill human needs and wants. Yes. Yes, marketing is the process of producing, pricing, promoting and distributing of goods and services to fulfill human needs and wants. This marketing, here according to the definition, now this is the definition of marketing. Marketing has various activities. So these activities are designing and producing a product, then setting a reasonable price and promoting the particular product and distributing of goods and services to fulfill human needs and wants. There, marketing, we can say that marketing starts with customer and ends with customer. What does it mean? Because first, in marketing, businesses try to produce a product that can satisfy consumer needs and wants. So, first of all, they have to identify consumer needs and wants. Because in the early business world, businesses try to produce what they could rather than trying to identify customer needs and wants. But later, there were so many businesses, and so many businesses emerged so that there became a big competition among businesses to sell their products. So that businesses first try to produce product for the customer, that is, according to the requirements of the customer, according to the needs and wants of the customer. Then they design the product suitable for them, then they produce, and they set reasonable price that is affordable by customers, and then they try to sell those products. And not only this, after selling these products to the customer, they try to obtain the feedback. Feedback means they want to find out whether the customers are satisfied with the with the product they have given or they have distributed. Sometimes maybe it is a good or a service. So they want to see whether customers are satisfied. If they are not, businesses find that customers are not satisfied, they always try to produce another product, that means a good or a service, to satisfy customers. Therefore, now we can say marketing is a process that starts with the customer and ends with the customer. Now let's see. Yes, in marketing, we told that businesses produce goods and services and they distribute them. And businesses sell those goods and services in the market. Then what is market? Market is any form in which buyers and sellers meet. So any form means earlier we could say market is a place where buyers and sellers meet. That is when we go to a shop to buy a good, or when we go to a doctor after paying him to get medicine for our illnesses. That is a marketplace. But with the development of these e-businesses and e-commerce, there is market. Now there are online buying and selling. So we can say any form, rather than any place, we can say any form. Yes, in which buyers and sellers meet. Therefore, in market, buyers and sellers meet and they buy and sell goods and services. And market can be divided basically as physical market and market space. As I explained you, if you go to a shop and buy a good from that shop, you meet the seller physically and seller meet you physically, buyer and seller meet physically. That is physical market. Then there is market space. There buyers and sellers meet online. I think during that pandemic era, recent times, even you yourselves and your family members order goods online. Sometimes maybe that you have tried to sell goods online. So buyers and sellers meet online. That is market space. We call this digital market, virtual market, electronic market, like that. There are some other names. Yes, that is market space. Now, again, we can say market is any form in which buyers and sellers meet, and that can be divided as physical market and electronic market or market space. Physical market, market space. Yes. Then, what is target market? Now, here there is the term target market. Now, businesses, they produce goods and services to satisfy customers. But it is difficult for the businesses to satisfy almost all the customers in the market. So, and the other thing, they have to achieve their marketing objectives also. So, businesses select a particular part of customers that they can provide their good or the service in a very attractive manner, and business can achieve their objectives. So that is in a very profitable manner. Therefore, target market is a part of the market consisting of consumers that a business can satisfy in a more attractive and profitable manner. So after selecting this target market, business can serve this target market well. So they can identify their needs and they can cater to those needs. Now when you produce say that infant milk powder, that is for infants. So that is the target market. Milk powder produced for infants. Yes, that is the market, target market. Next we go to the marketing mix. Yes, marketing mix is a set of variables that are used to achieve the marketing objectives of a business. Now, we told that businesses, they try to achieve their business objectives. And we told that businesses, they have various functions. Marketing is one function. So, marketing, they have their marketing objectives, and you should remember this, even these marketing objectives, they are also business objectives. Through this also, businesses try to achieve these marketing objectives. Yes. Therefore, now to achieve these marketing objectives, businesses use a set of variables. So that is we call marketing mix, or else we can say a set of tools. Yes. Now this is the marketing mix. Yes, they are product, place, price, promotion. They are marketing mix. Product, place, price, promotion. Yes. Now let's see what these say. Yes. Now here, product. Now, product can be anything offered to the market to satisfy human needs and wants. And in businesses, we told that businesses produce products to satisfy customer needs and wants. And products, basically that can be divided as goods and services. There can be other products also, but here in our lesson we are studying about goods and services. Good is a physical thing that you can touch and see, but service is an intangible thing that you can't see or you can't touch. And goods and services, and businesses, they produce goods and services. So any product offered to the market to satisfy human needs and wants is a product. And when you discuss about product, when businesses consider about product in marketing mix, they have to consider these things. Quality. Businesses always try to produce best quality products to satisfy customers so they can increase their profits. And design. So they are always try to design the product that is suitable for customers. The features, yes, they can add various features to a particular product. Yes. Then package. Package means packing of a product. Packing of a product also, that is package. Package also can be done in a very attractive manner. That also can be used to attract customers. Yes. Normally from package, customers can get various information. At the same time, that can be used as a cover to the product. Then brand. There are various brands for a business. So nowadays, customers go for the brand. If there are popular brands, customers like to buy those branded products. Then quantity. They should decide how much they have to include in those products. Yes, this is product, and these are the sub-part or features included in product. Yes, now let's go to the next one. That is price. What is price? When you go to a shop to buy something, first of all, the very first thing we consider is price. Right? If that is affordable to us, if we can afford that particular price, then we can buy. And the other part, price is also a determining factor to businesses also. So that is the only variable businesses can change in order to have profits. Yes, that price is the amount of money a customer is willing to pay to buy a good or a service. That is the amount of money customer is willing to pay. If you go to a shop, if the price is very much high, we are not willing to pay that price. And if we go to a shop and the price is less, we are willing to pay. So anyway, this is the price. And this is set by businesses. Amount of money a customer is willing to pay to buy a good or a service. And this includes various discounts. So from price, various discounts can be obtained. That is reductions. And allowances. Various allowances can be given. And there are listed prices. And payment conditions. Yes. Now these things included in price. Now we have discussed about product price. Now let's see what the next variable is. That is place. Okay, let's see. Price. Yes, place. Now even though we call this place, this is how the product is distributed to the customer. So, this includes distribution, warehousing, transportation, coverage area. Distribution, when a product is distributed to a customer, manufacturer or businessman can use various ways. Sometimes maybe the businessman or the producer, if they are manufacturing products, they can directly sell the product or the good to the customer. Or sometimes they can sell that through intermediaries. That means sometimes maybe through retailers or wholesalers. So using these methods, businesses always try to distribute the product to the customer in most convenient locations so that customers, they try to buy the product because they can buy those products easily. So businesses, they provide the product to the customer. They have to store the product and they have to give the product whenever customer requires, and these should be transported in suitable manner. Coverage area, yes, the areas covered by the business when selling the product. Yes, that is place. Next you have promotion. Yes, now we told the businesses, and we all live in a very competitive world, and there are so many businesses emerged for the same product. So now there is a big competition among businesses to sell their products. So if they don't use suitable promotional techniques, it's very difficult for a business to sell their products. So always they have to consider about suitable techniques, what they can adopt to increase sales of business. Therefore, promotion is various strategies used to increase sales of a business. They can adopt various methods. So some of them can be advertising. Advertising, you may have seen that in sometimes maybe over the television, even in newspapers, various products are advertised. Various soap, toothpaste, milk powder, like that. Those things are advertising, and through advertising, the whole people are addressed. Then personal selling. Maybe that sometimes you have seen workshops conducted to introduce various products, and sometimes the businesses, they demonstrate how these products are used, and public relations. Various events are organized so that they can promote their product. That's sales promotion, and you may have seen various in the various occasions or various seasons that there are price reductions, so various types of sales promotion going on. Sometimes maybe that various lotteries are there and various samples are given, coupons are drawn, and discounts, and sometimes maybe that when you get 2, 1 is given free. Like that, they adopt various sales promotion techniques to increase the sales of product. Yes, and that is promotion. Now we have discussed. Now here is. Now here in marketing, we have discussed the definition about marketing, and there we discussed about the market, target market. Then after that, marketing mix. Marketing mix include product, place, price, promotion. And now let's do a small activity. Yes. Now here, in this activity, 4 products are given below. 1, a packet of milk. Next one, a washing machine. Next one, a motorcycle. Next one, a smartphone. Yes. Write down the marketing mix that can be used for the above product. Product, not product. It should be products. It should be products. Okay? Yes. Okay, now you know the marketing mix. Can you tell me the marketing mix? Product, place, price, promotion. And you have to write down the marketing mix of each of these products. Shall we try? Yes. You take packet of milk. Yes. That is 4 P's. We call product. What is the product? Packet of milk. What are the famous brands of packet of milk? Sometimes maybe Anchor, Ratti, Lux Spray, Calvater, Highland, like that. Any name you can give. Then price. How much is the price of a packet of milk? It should be around 480 like. Then place. How do they distribute? Where can we buy those things? So does manufacturer directly sell the product to you? No, because you can buy those things from retail shops. Promotion. What are the promotional technique used by milk packet manufacturers. Yes, mostly you can see those things, those advertisements on TV. Therefore, you can say advertisement. Then washing machine product, you can name them. Yes, that can be Abans, Sissin, Singer, like that. Price, of course, I am not aware of the price. Can be around 60,000. Yes, we'll put any price there. Then place, how do they distribute? How are they distributed? Are they available at every retail shop? No, you can't buy those things from retail shops. There are for washing machines, there can be agents. Through agents you can buy them. Then that is product, price, place, promotion. Promotion, of course, advertising you can use, even personal selling, yes, you can use. Yes, let's see the other two also. Now let's see yes, now here this is the marketing mix given for those products I gave you. First you have the packet of milk, product, we have given the name, brand, Prati, then price 480, place, place means how are they distributed, that is through retail sale, then promotion, how, yes, advertising, then marketing mix, that the product, this is washing machine, product we have with the brand Abans, then price 28,800, you can assume a price, yes, place means how to distribute, through agents, promotion, that is advertising or sales promotion, sometimes personal selling also can be used for this. Next one, smartphone, product Nokia, price 12,000, we have put a price, yes. Next, place, the distribution with the through agents, promotion, smartphone through advertising, yes. Then a toothpaste, product name Signal, price around ₹60, then place, you can buy those things from retail shops, therefore retail sale. And promotion, mostly you can see these things through advertising on TV, like, therefore promotion is advertising. Yes, now you have done this activity and you have studied about marketing and the management as well. I think you have studied something from this lesson, and this is the end of our lesson. Okay children, we will meet again with a program like this. Until then, thank you very much.